Quincy Combat Medic is probably one of the strongest builds in the game right now because Combat Medic is really good. It has really good synergies off Discord because Discord increases your damage. And because Quincy's have really good weapons like Zweiss now and also Cybernetics being busted, the lack of damage moves doesn't really matter for them. And they've got really insane like combos. Also, if you use Operation Room, an essence that most people don't know about, this one does insane damage. It literally does a bar of damage if they get hit by both ticks of the wall. And basically, I'll show it here. Operation Room does this. It's going to send out a wall of damage. It's going to hit them initially for 30. If they go, like, try and leave the barrier, like most people do because they don't realize it's going to hurt them, they'll take another 30 damage as well. And because the Operation Room, like, scales with your HP, the lower HP you are, the smaller the Operation Room is. So if you, like, block a move real quick, pop Operation Room, and because it's going to be a smaller radius when they're lower, or when you're lower, they're forced to basically leave it instantly, and they get hit, like, by a bar of damage instantly. Because, like, you can't just not leave this area this small, or else you're just going to get hit by, like, the ranged moves on power. Like, look at the hitboxes on power. This thing is massive, and this one does, like, half posture, maybe more. This one has hyper armor, really long range, and also does, like, 90% of posture. So, like, as long as you hit one move beforehand, the G move is going to guard break, and then you can land whatever you want after. Anyways, for the build, it's 45 Medic, 20 Kendo. We're going 20 Kendo so we can get Rising Swallow, Bisection, and Heavenly Descent. And 45 Medic because we want to run Operation Room, Purgatory, which is Holy Orb, and we also want to run Discord and Earth Shatter as our SBs. Earth Shatter is a very good SB because we have no flash up scaling. Having like an extra dodge or a dash to get out of the way of a move is very important. So if like a guy's doing a very predictable move here, I can go out of the way, and because the hitbox is huge, I'll hit them with this and do good damage. It also does a ton of posture damage if you look here. Depending on where you hit it. Actually, it does more when you hit it like further away, so like that would guard break even though they only had half posture. It also like would do like 90% posture basically if they block all of them. Like they're just straight up guard broke and they had no posture, so it's really broken for that. And if you have Discord on too, it's going to do insane damage. Let's see the damage raw if I hit him just like this with Discord. Whoops, did not mean to hit that one. But if I put Discord on him, Earth Shatter here, it did 43 damage off a move that has a pretty low CD and also auto track. Say if I hit my T move here, I can auto track with the Earth Shatter and hit them because it'll like target them immediately. Like it'll stick to their hitbox. Yeah, and Holy Orb is really needed on this build because it does insane damage. Like if you check here, if I Discord this guy, hit him with this, that did 80 damage and I healed like 7% there. So like it's actually really broken to use Discord on Holy Orb. You're actually trolling if you don't run Holy Orb. So the way you want to play this build is by keep applying Discord as soon as you can and by playing for postures. So some of your good moves are Ray Disc. This one you can either hit them directly or you can throw it and delay it by throwing it afar. Then it's going to come back and auto track and hit them delayed. And it's really good actually when it auto tracks and does that because it forces them to hold block. And then like say if I did that again, I missed on purpose, it's going to come back. They're going to hold block. I'm going to heavily descent to them. And then while they're blocking, I'll hit them with this move. This one applies a shield that makes it really broken. You can see the shield there. And it just does good damage. Also, the second part of this will guard break. So if you guard break off that big hitbox you saw there, you can combo extend into like Bloody Canvas and then just keep spamming your moves with Discord and you'll do insane damage. Oh yeah, also you can use Ray Disc and then delay it and then just be really aggressive with your Zweiss crit. So they're going to do that. They're going to hold block. I just guard break them and then they're going to get hit by the Ray Disc as well on the way back. And even if you don't do that, you can just throw Ray Disc at them. And then your TNG move will basically guard break. This bot really only has 50 posture, but honestly, it's pretty close on normal players too. Like I have 87 posture on this, but I also don't have med accessories. So your T move will do like half posture, and your G move will do, let's see, pretty sure it does 90%. Yeah, so 90%. So as long as you hit like Ray Disc and then like T or G move, they'll probably get guard broken and you can just combo extend off that. Anytime you guard break, go into Bloody Canvas and then just hit whatever moves you want after. Make sure you use Discord too. Also, make sure you run Crimson Spider Lily. This is the one that makes Bloody Canvas guard break. Otherwise, you're going to only be doing like half posture. And there's really no point having it do half posture. You sacrifice a little bit of defense and HP, yes. But Bloody Canvas GBing and make it so it disables their defense makes it so you do a lot more damage, especially with Discord. Oh yeah, and some other moves that are worth running is Sukiwari and Thrust. Thrust will disable all defense for a while and has pretty good hitbox. Comes out very fast, worth running. Bisection as well, Rising Swallow of course, and Sukiwari. This one's just another jump one with a pretty decent hitbox, so having any dash you can make it a lot easier to close distance, especially on Medic. When you get lower, you don't have much mobility, so you're going to be relying on Earth Shatter, Sukiwari, your Zweiss crit to get around, and yeah. Also, another really good move is Heilig Feel. This one's not good using when they're like really high HP because they're flash step, they're just going to dodge it. But when you're both low HP and like you don't have much flash step scaling and they can't close the distance, just keep your distance, throw like a Ray Disc and then do your Heilig Feel, Hyper Armor, like guard break arrow towards them, you know? Like, it's got a very long hitbox. I wouldn't recommend doing it when they're up close, because if they dodge, you're gonna get punished because you're stuck in the animation for so long. But at longer distances, it doesn't really matter. Like, look how long that hitbox is. Like, if you're both low HP and you're just going for that, it's basically unpunishable. And if you end up guard breaking them, you can do a ton of damage. Like, you do high leg feel, guard break them, you throw a T move at them. In lower HPs, that'll basically win the fight. That's like almost a bar of damage right there. Let's see, like this one on base, I think does 45. Yeah, it does 45 damage. If you have Discord on them and you're both low, you just do this, snipe, guard break them, hopefully T move or your G move after, and that's 100 damage right there. So like, high leg feel actually really underrated. I wouldn't recommend doing it when you're low or high HP though, because like they'll just dodge it, catch up to you, and then just like fast fang or like floating strikes you. Also, another really high damage combo is if you have Discord on them and you're in Let's, Bisection into Rising is a true combo that'll do insane damage. And then while they're falling this way, you can also just throw a diamond kick. It's not going to be true, but like if I did this, actually that was straight up true. Yeah, this is a parry bot, by the way. So you can actually straight up do that. Bisection into Rising, turn around, do Claw. Turning around during the middle of Rising also makes it so they're closer to you, so it'll make it even more true into the Claw. So turn around, and then because I'm so close to him, I can land that, and I did 100 damage there. So yeah, that's a really broken combo. Anyways, that's basically it for the combos. Always go for Bisection into Rising, into Claw, and Visored. If you're low HP, just run around, hit Highling Feel until a T move, or just spam your Schrift abilities, because they're basically projectiles at this point. And also run Siphon variant, because it makes it easier for you to use moves. You are M1ing, Weiss is really good for M1s and crits for Soul Style. It just makes it a little easier for you to always have Ray and be able to play at your best. Let me show you, though, Operation Room. Usually the easiest way to hit Operation Room also is just hold block, let it hit. And you can see it's really small. Like, this is a very small area. They're easily going to get hit by this. And it goes even smaller than this. It'll go, like, to this area once you're really low. But, see, this is a very small space. They're forced to either be, like, block all your moves or just run away, take damage. So, yeah. But yeah, also for your clan, run Valkyrie. It's really good. If you look at the stats on the Trello, it just basically gives you armor pen and more defense. So you're tankier and you're going to be doing more damage, especially with Discord. It's very broken. So yeah, do that. Make sure you do that. Also, another important thing to know is, like, you don't have to be, like, always S-keying, but because you're on, like, medic, you don't have much flash step scaling. You're not going to be, like, W-keying people and chasing them down. It gets worse, especially at lower HPs, so abuse your Operation Room. This is your territory. They're either going to have to stay in here and be at threat of taking a lot of posture, because the Operation Room is always going to be shrinking, or if they leave the room, they're going to take damage. And also, another funny thing you can do is, like, if they're trying to flash step away and they're just, like, going to just take damage and leave, you can, like, do an extra, like, T move or G move to snipe them while they leave, because the T move will ragdoll them. You can see here. And also because their flash up speed will stay while they're ragdolling, they'll just get flung into the wall and take extra damage. Like, sometimes people try to S-key and then stay at the edge of the wall, but then you can hit them with your T move, fling them into the wall, and they're going to take extra damage, and they're like, dang, I might as well have just left the wall at that point. But yeah, if they try to camp the edge of your wall, just throw them into it.